Hey guys, Wes here again. I'm just going to do a quick update on the 40 breeder. I was at my cabin and it was kind of crappy, so we went into town and went to Family Dollar and I got some marbles for $1. So I spread those on the bottom. That looks a lot cooler than just plain black. I had these two thermometers super glued to these suction cups, and both of them came unglued. So I was like, how did that happen? So instead I got one stick on one, and I'm going to get another one to put in this corner, but with my luck they only had one left on the shelf. But I decided I'm going to name the two goldfish Jimmy and Timmy, after Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner, you know, from Nickelodeon. And since Orandas have the big wen and Jimmy has the big head, this one's going to be Timmy and then the Oranda's going to be Jimmy. So he's doing good. That one plant, that one Java fern on the left kind of looks like it's kind of struggling a little bit, but otherwise they all look pretty good. They're a lot greener on camera, I'm not gonna lie. Standing here looking at it, it's more of like maybe like an olivey kind of green. It's definitely not as vibrant as it looks on camera. But I don't know if I told you, I opened the mid-level intake halfway. And another thing I did was when I was at Walmart today, I got some electroluminescent night lights. Those are the ones with that bluish greenish flat area that lights up, and I decided I was going to turn this light off so you can see, DIY a night light for this tank. So there's one of the night lights right there and another right there. I was gonna get a 6-inch blue LED glowfish fixture, but it was triple the price and I was worried it was gonna be too bright. So I'm gonna turn these on so you can see just what they look like. It's very subtle, and I'm thinking when it's pitch black in here, it'll give it just enough light to see the fish, and if not, these are just extension cords. I just used a Dremel and cut a notch, or sanded a notch, I guess. Those are just extension cords. So if these don't work out, I save the package, and I can just unplug them, and then I can go get a different kind of night light. But hopefully that works out good. That's all that's new here. Well, I added the second timer for the night lights. So what I did was I just had this weird extension cord thingy, and I just plugged that in to the power strip, and I attached it to the wood. You know how they all have that little tab right there to make sure you don't try to plug in like a grounded plug, so that the ground is like on the outside of the plug instead of like in the actual ground outlet. I just screwed a screw through it. I hammered a finishing nail through it first to kind of make a hole, and then I put a screw and then just some metal strapping to hold that down. So that's a nice secure outlet extension. But what I also did was I took out the screws that held my power strip. You can see one of them right there, and I moved it down because in one of my first videos after I set this up, I told you that I had this power strip too far up, so it was close to this support. So this timer was actually in this plug, and it was blocking this one, so I moved that down. So now this is on the last plug on the power strip, so now I have more room for plugs. I got some 3M command strip hooks, and I'm starting to keep a log on water changes and stuff. So I just have AM is for ammonia, NII is nitrate, and then NIA is nitrate, and then pH. I don't really test the pH anymore because it's not worth wasting the drop kits. But here the ammonia was a little high and the nitrates were fine, so I just put a dose of Prime, since Prime, what does the bottle say? I think it eliminates ammonia, and then I just topped it off with water. Here there was, that's not really a marking on the test strip result thing, not strip, but like the result card, but I just kind of guessed because it wasn't quite yellow for 0, so I just did a dose of Prime to get rid of that. And then today I tested and there was just a tiny bit of ammonia, so I did a 50% water, actually here I did a 50% water change, and there's just a little bit of ammonia, so I dosed Prime. So that's my log so far. I'm just really worried about my bacteria that I got from I-20. I'm just really worried it's not going to catch on. One more thing is that those marbles that I got came in this mesh bag, so I just put this over the end with a rubber band so little Timmy doesn't get sucked up in it. I was thinking about maybe getting some more marbles, colored ones, but then I decided no, it wouldn't really go with the look. But another little note on this is that I lost 2 flame tetras today. They both just got really floaty and weird, and they were just going, so I flushed those 2. Where's that other bugger? There he is. He's the last one, the flame tetra, the Von Rio tetra. So in a couple weeks, when I go get my other goldfish, I'll pick up a couple more flame tetras. But otherwise, still got 3 Harlequin Rasboras, 1, 2, 3, 4 neons. They're down there, and then there's 1 auto on that plant right in the center, and then I can never find the other one, but I know he's always there because I see him once in a while. I want to suspect he's on one of these artificial jungle valves or at the back of a Java fern, and I can't just see him. But there's also a lot of crevices underneath that top fin artificial driftwood, so he might be in there. These are 13 watt CFLs, and I was going to get 20-ish watt, I don't know, and, low 20s CFLs to kind of help with the plants, but I figured they're doing just fine since I have leaf zone also. But with my fish food, I've been giving 4 pellets a meal, 1 when I wake up, 1 in the mid-afternoon, and then 1 when I go to bed. Which is not when I go to bed, but when I would usually go to bed, like during school. So like 9, 10-ish. Because I'm definitely not going to give him food at 4 in the morning. But otherwise, that's it for the 40, and a little bit of news on the 20. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment, criticize politely. See ya.